The second and final day of WorldSBK testing at the Barcelona Catalunya circuit saw even more action, including 2 red flags and several riders edging close to the lap record. Here's what went down on Friday. The biggest news was finally seeing both KRT bikes on track after a decision to sit out the day before. Jonathan Ray and Alex Lowe's more than made up for it with 91 and 77 laps respectively, with the Northern Irishman working his time on geometry settings. Lowe suffered a small crash at turn 5 with little incidents on his running. The negative note of Friday was Iker Lecuona's early crash, a fast tumble at turn 14 which brought out the first of 2 red flags on the day. The Spaniard had just previously moved up to second on the timing sheets, exactly 0.2 of a second faster than the day before. With the number 7 on the sidelines, Xavi Vierge picked up the testing duties for Team HRC with 85 laps completed. Lecuona wasn't the only rider with a fall to his name on Friday, with Alvaro Bautista going down at turn 11. He did still manage to get the fastest lap of the day, a 1 minute 40.459 seconds, just 51 thousandths shy of the all-time lap record. He completed 48 laps in just under 4 hours, with him and Michael Ruber Rinaldi saving half a day of their respective testing allocations. Rinaldi finished P4 just behind Bautista, Lecuona and Ray. Toprak Razgatlioglu was delighted on Thursday with the electronics changes made to his Yamaha, even without going for a fast lap on his R1. The same situation repeated itself on Friday with the Turkish rider in 7th, yet unconcerned. Ditto for Andrea Locatelli with 84 laps completed, despite running out of fuel at one point, and 13th overall. With the factory riders avoiding time attacks, it was Dominic Egerter in 6th as top Yamaha, with his teammate Remy Gardner in 9th, despite sustaining a broken finger last weekend. They were also the top 2 independents. And what about BMW? Results of their work did start to crop up on the timing sheets on Friday, with both Michael van der Mark and Scott Redding improving their lap times from Thursday by 0.9 of a second. Both also seem to be using a third different swing arm this test. Could this be what helps them with their ongoing struggles with rear grip? Garrett Gerloff, meanwhile, with Loris Baz still recovering from the injuries he sustained in Indonesia, completed the trio of BMWs in 10th position. Completing the field on the independent side of things were the Mir Honda duo of Hafiz Siarin and Eric Granado, who have been working on riding style with both riders, as well as other small details. It was a tougher day for Danilo Petrucci with 2 crashes, and both himself and Axel Bassani, the 2 independent Ducatis present in Catalunya, far down the timing sheets, although it can be assumed that neither went for a late time attack. Oliver Koenig completed the trifecta of Kawasaki's in Barcelona, while Bradley Ray, after a crash on his first lap in the morning, ended up with just 30 laps on the day. Over to Supersport, where Nicolo Bulega was once again the leading rider by a considerable margin, with a 1:44.6 as his fastest lap time. He was followed by Rafa de Rosa, who from Assen and onwards in the European rounds will have a teammate in the form of Federico Follini. Jari Montella, back from his collarbone injury, completes the quartet of Panigale V2s. That's all from Catalunya. Next time most of these riders will see each other on track will be the Pirelli Dutch round in just 3 weeks' time.